To remove the front bumper of a third-generation 2009 Honda CR-V. First, remove the clips located under the hood. All of them located on the top. There are 4 or 7 of them. Next, even without removing the wheel, without removing the fender liner, unscrew here. There is 1 screw. Then we have another screw on this side. Now wait a minute, here it is, one of the. There is a clip here, another one. This all concerns the arch of 1 second. Then remove, here is another bolt, which is located below, on one and the other side along the perimeter of the plastic width. There are 4 more clips below. 2, 3 and a 4th. Then the process of removing begins with the latches, which are on this part. On the right and left side, in the center, except for these. Here is a clip, you don't need to remove anything else. I can't show you the removal process itself. Since I'm doing it alone, there is no one to remove it. After removing the bumper, I will show all the nuances, all the latches, all the ears. Fasteners that are there, which you will need to pay attention to. After you've unscrewed all the bolts, screws, and removed all the clips shown earlier, you need to pay attention to where the key locations are, the most important fasteners. So, here they are, where you should start. Start with they're not easy to remove, really. Just pull them slowly, and they'll slowly come out of their grooves without much effort. Then there are 2 more. The fastening under the headlight has small tabs. You can lift them with a small screwdriver or plastic. When this side comes loose a little, hold them in place and press up slightly on these tabs. They move freely. One, then the other, so you lift one at a time and release it. The second mounting ear is lifted and released. It will move even further. Keep in mind that, firstly, you have a connection for the front running lights on the bumper. Work with it carefully so that it doesn't snap off on one side or the other. Try removing the middle part, it will come off without any problems. But be careful not to break the wiring anywhere. And the third fastener, here it is. There is a small tongue here. This one here, on the contrary, you need to lift it a little. Well, basically, this is already after I removed it, and see, there. You can lift it, but I didn't put much effort. That is, I dropped all these parts a little, then pulled myself a little. Lifting the bumper a little higher, there will be a little lower there. Reserve and it came off its fastener, basically that's all. That is, the right side is fastened only. By 3 points here and the 4th point is on the wing. Near the wing, this is the entire fastener that holds the bumper in the front. In addition to the central one, which was removed there earlier. I showed which clips to remove, basically. This small piece is removed, it is only held on by clips. On the right, on the left side it is the same. On the right here, and the same fasteners. Here are 3 things. Here are 2. Here is another one, which is additional. That's it, there's nothing else here. I did it this way. I released it on the driver's side. When I could get close, I disconnected the connector. The connector disconnects easily, basically. There. SA locking tab here. Press it, you can see it moves. Press it and it will slide off the bulb itself. Now here's the main thing here. Basically, it was removed to treat these front amplifiers to look at. It's in some places, basically, there's a little rust where they attach, but it's small. So basically, if I treat everything with anti-corrosion treatment, it will continue to serve. Then there's this. Along the edge. There's some along the edge too. There's some corrosion that needs to be addressed. It's really well focused, that is. It needs to be cleaned and treated. The same thing on this side. Cleaned a little and treated with anti-corrosion. Well, there's another place, there's some corrosion there too, that's all. On spot welds. All the metal is excellent, well, no complaints at all. But for some reason, it all suffers on spot welds. Plus there are nuances with the radiator. It's been beaten by life. It seems to me that it's still original, we'll see, maybe. Maybe it will be necessary to put some kind of protective mesh. But that's for another time. It was removed only and not only for this, but also because mine has dimmed, and the front one. The front running light hasn't even dimmed, but most likely the bulb burned out earlier, it's like this. This kind of plaque, I want to remove the bulb, remove it. Plus install LEDs, unfortunately, now I'll show you what kind. What condition the second one is in, that is, there's nothing here, so it's a little dirty. But it's crystal clear on the inside. And there's no residue on the bumper itself. I'll show you some things now. Like sagging. Why do we have sagging on these models under the headlight? It always pops up in that spot because there's wear on these ears. You can see them, it's already warped a little and worn down. It's more vibrant here, and it's all dented here. It's the same on this side too. It's sagging because it lacks grip. That's how much it's exposed. But it's more or less vibrant here. I actually have a couple of ideas on how to revive it all. I want to try it as an experiment, but that will be later. I understand someone has probably already removed it before me, because the mount here is broken. It's been broken for a long time. It's not critical yet, you can still drive. But I'll also revive it, we'll see how it goes. Another important question, which has been bothering me for a long time. I couldn't find it on the internet. The solution to this problem. How to remove the front running light. How is it even attached here? Please, it has 3 fasteners. 3 points. 1, 2, 3. It even has its own adjustment, and no matter how I thought about it, how would go through these grills that are on the outside, like that, they are. You can see that they are removable, you can remove them. But only from the inside. This is also bad. In principle it would be possible. If it was removable, then you could easily get to it, for example, to change the same light bulb. But unfortunately, this is somehow poorly thought out here. And to change the bulbs you will have to remove the front bumper. Unfortunately, no matter how hard I try, no matter how I look. But in principle, from one side it would be possible to somehow get there from the driver's side. But on the passenger side there is a washer reservoir. Getting there is generally sad. Most likely impossible. Please, I can show you how the washer reservoir is located. By the way, here is its motor. Suddenly some people need it. Some people are interested in where it is. And it is located right next to the bumper. That is, in any case, to get to it, even to replace it, you will have to remove the bumper. On the right side, that's where the access was, in principle. You can somehow get there a little. But well, it's very difficult. I was a little scared to remove it, but it turned out to be much easier than even I thought. Something like that.